everyone. Decided to upgrade my Vtoman power pack. So this is the 600X that I did a video about, and we really like this. We've really enjoyed using it. I love the light. Without going through all the things on the front and stuff like I did in the other video, because the new one that I have bought will be just the same as this, except it's more powerful. So we really like this. We're not getting rid of it. I know I haven't had it very long, but it is ideal for certain circumstances, especially day events, especially if we go out in the car and we just want to take this to power one or two bits and bobs, to run the cool box in the back of the car instead of it running when the car's off, running off the battery. So you don't want to risk flattening your battery. So it doesn't matter if you run this down. It's better than running your car battery down and then not being able to drive home. You don't really want to be leaving it on too long, running off the car battery, because somebody was telling me the other day that I was talking to that they ran the car battery flat by doing that. So this is really useful. It's useful for the awning as well. I can put this in the awning because it's light-ish weight. You know, you can carry it around a little easier than what I'm going to show you now. Put it in the awning. It's got the big light on the front to light up things. I can plug the other lights in, which are USB. This is not going nowhere. This is staying with us. So we've got more options for all the things we do. Because if you've watched our videos, mine, the dogs, my husband don't come very often, but so if you've watched my videos, I should say, you'll know that I do all sorts. So sometimes I have to go out in the car for different reasons, to man trailing, height barriers and different things. And it just makes going out in the car a lot easier when we have to leave the van behind, when everything we need's in the van. So it makes the going out in the car very difficult. So we're trying to make life easier for ourselves. So this is stopping and we love it. So you might be saying, well, why are you getting something else? Well, I need more power in here. Well, I thought I did. But I've managed to run the fridge this weekend that I've just been away off the solar panel on the roof, and not in particularly a good place with the trees behind us. It's still got quite a lot of daylight and quite a bit of sun at certain parts of the day, but not all day. And I've managed to find where I can set the fridge at to keep the milk and the stuff in it cool. I think I got it on 2 or 3. And even with not much sun, just like normal overcast day, the solar panel on the roof powered the fridge all day, all night for a full weekend without it being charged up with any other thing like driving the van. So I thought I needed more power. So I don't think I perhaps needed the amount of power I actually bought. But saying that, that's only running the fridge off it. And the telly for an hour or so just before I went to bed. Just watched a bit of something late at night, and the lights. So, but if you wanted to start running fans, this is what I have the problem with. For the dogs, if it's hot, you've got to keep them cool. So trying to run more than one fan, and quite high powered fans, that's going to keep in here cool, then I needed more power. And then you've got other things like the kettle, and if I decide not to cook on gas, because that makes the van hotter than if you cook on electricity, I found. So if you want to start cooking on electricity as well and not using the gas, then you do need more power. And my little power bank, even though it's been doing really well for day trips and stuff, I'm thinking long term, weekends, weeks, if I don't go on hookup, then I'm going to need more power. And these days, hookup is starting to get a bit more expensive. It used to be in with a lot of places in your camping fee. Things are changing now, and the camp fees are going up. And now you've got to pay extra for your electricity. You're looking for ways to find cheaper camping spots. So you're going in pub car parks and stuff. Some of them haven't got hookup. I mean, a lot of them have. lots of them have got the ability for you to hook up, but then it's first in, first served. So if you get there and the hookup is taken by somebody else, then you're not gonna, you've got to go without. I bought the Vtoman 1000 and managed to get an offer. I found it on eBay. They sell it on Amazon and on eBay. So you've got an extra plug socket on it, and you've got more USBs. You've got 2 USB-Cs. You've got 2 inputs, so solar panel or your electric. Just one 12 volt. All the other things the same. It's got a lot bigger battery, and we decided that we would add the extra battery as well. So I've got a 1500 watt extra battery. So this is the extra battery, and it just connects with cable, and it doesn't fit the small one. You have to have a smaller size battery to fit the small one. The big batteries only fit from the 1000 upwards. They do 1000, 1500 and an 1800. So when they are connected together, blue lights will come on here. So I'll show you it in position where I'm going to put it when it's in use, not when it's travelling. When it's in travelling, there's some big boxes that we're going to put them in and store them in the back. So the solar panel is fixed to the bonnet, and the sun's up there, so I'm hoping it's getting some. It's at least getting some on this side. The sun will be coming round a bit later on though, so it should get some. My batteries are fully charged at the minute, but I've just put the cool box on to cool the drinks down. So the new Vtomans sit nicely here with the extra battery power pack just tucked under in that space that we don't ever use for anything, because when the seat's turned, can't really get to it, gets hidden. So I think it's a nice place for both of them. And at the minute the solar panel is putting 14 watts out, so it shouldn't be running my little cool box, shouldn't be taking any off the battery at all. The cool box sits behind there nicely, and that's cooling my drinks down. Hands on, and it's still drawing 11 watts from the solar panels, so we are not using any battery power. It's all off the solar panels. We've got 3 things running: the cool box, the Wi-Fi box, and now the fan.